Goku's College Days, Chapter 7, Ken's Next Move. It was an agonizing 24 hours without Goku, and Ken was wondering where he could be. He woke up, washed his face, made some coffee, and called George.
Yo, George, did you hear from my shots yet?
Yeah, he's here now. Want to speak to him? Ken took a sip of coffee and said,
Yes, put him on.
He took a huge bite of the powdered donut, and then another sip of coffee. He heard George telling that he really wanted to speak, and didn't want to, and that made Ken worry. He finally got hell yeah on the phone, and he sounded weak, tired, and hungover. Ken knew what happened. Ken knew what happened. It is painfully obvious that they had drunk sex. Kongaleba said in a deep, tired voice.
What do you want, Ken?
Where's Goku? Why are you at home? He isn't here.
Oh, you were out of the hotel Saturday morning, but we went our separate ways.
You were driving the one car you both had, so how could you go your separate ways?
Ken's cell phone said call ended, and this made Ken frustrated. He got up and walked around the campus checking every corner for Goku, but found nothing. He was walking down the halls and turned left into the sports hallway. His eye caught Goku, who was facing the wall, and he was crying real hard. Ken walked over to him and placed his hand on Goku's shoulder.
What's wrong, Goku?
Goku Red G was soaked with tears, and he could just not. He just couldn't stop crying. Goku then said,
You were right.
Ken was a bit confused and couldn't remember what he was right about.
You were right about being a freak.
At least he didn't do anything to you. As strong as you are, I would have had a hard time leaving you.
Goku followed Ken to the room, and they locked the door behind him. Ken cleared off the table of his breakfast and sat across from Goku, looking into his sad onyx eyes. Oh, the Pokemon. Wait, where the fuck am I? Okay, there I am.
After you left, we talked about having sex, but I said no. We then went to sleep, and I enjoyed a good breakfast. The next morning, we checked out, went to the park to spend the day.
Goku started crying again while he said,
It was Saturday night, and we went to a liquor store. We bought some drinks, checked back into the hotel.
Goku started streaming tears like a river as he finished.
I was drunk. I went to sleep, but when I woke up, I was face down on the ground with my underwear down, and he raped me, and I wasn't able to defend myself.
That's some fucking serious shit. Ken turned his head because he couldn't stand the disturbing cries of the innocent freshman. He ran out of the room and opened his phone. Let's just all take a moment to realize that the superpowered, extremely powerful, destroy planets Saiyan was just raped by a black man who sounds like Lemon Grab and whose name I can't pronounce. Let's just realize that and then keep going. Okay, let's take a moment of silence. Okay. Ken turned his head because he couldn't stand the disturbing cries of the innocent freshman. He ran out of the room and opened his phone.
Hello, this is Joker-san. Ken need the queen, and I need to speak with the hitman of the Falcone map.
Author to readers! Goku was taken advantage of and Ken didn't like it. He now wants to speak with the hitman of the Falcone to solve his problems. Please review and add me on Facebook. My name is Garfunkel Shitdickle. Goku's College Days, Chapter 8, Carl Falcone. Ken was outside and screaming into the phone.
Put me on the phone with the hitman of the Falcone map.
Goku came out and he was still crying. Ken heard a voice saying,
Hello, Ken, is it you?
Yeah, Carl. He's fuck. I can't remember his fuck.
Yeah, Carl, it's me.
Good Lord, what could you possibly need from the Falcone now? Just joking, man. You should understand jokes, because you're the Joker's son after all.
Ken grunted and then sipped his cup of coffee in his left hand.
Enough jokes, so let's get serious. What are you calling for, Kenneth?
My friend has been raped, and I wanted to order a hit out on him.
Yeah, let me check the takeout menu for Hitman. Oh, so no, it's a special today. Sauteed. So, yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke! He turned his head and saw Goku smiling.
Is this what you want?
Yeah, kill him!
Okay, give me a description information where he lives in his description.
He's a tall, muscular black male.
living in the Courage apartment. The apartment is a red brick building with Gotham State University on it. The apartment number 1.
All right, we're on it. I promised the boss I would disappoint you, and I would.
Ken hung up his phone and they went into the room. Ken sat on Goku's bed, put his hand on Goku's shoulder, and stared deep into his eyes.
It'll be okay, Goku. Rape is something that can be overcome, but it takes time.
I know it will, but I don't want. I don't know if I will make it. I just want it to end right now.
I know it hurts, but when he's dead, you feel better.
Goku softly put his head on Ken's and began to cry again. Ken sipped his coffee and put it on the table. He was trying not to let his emotions get the best of him and wanted to make it seem like he didn't care. In a high-pitched whining voice, Goku said,
I don't know, but when Carl
Fuck!
I don't know, but when the Carl has him, we'll make him suffer.
Goku went into the bedroom and came back out in 30 seconds. He was screaming,
Look at my finger!
Ken looked at it and saw a white substance. Ken stepped back and asked,
What's that? Goku's voice got real deep, and he said,
It's his sperm. It was sticking to my butt hair, and I had to wet it to get it out. At least he had the enough heart not to come outside me.
What the fuck? Ken had his hand on the knob of the door and Goku was standing right in front of him.
You were playing in your butt.
He smiled and with a laugh he said,
I guess that's why it stinks in here.
Goku immediately grabbed Ken's by the throat and slammed him against the wall and angrily said, oh wait, no, it was Ken that said that.
I guess that's the way it stinks in here.
Goku immediately grabbed Ken by the throat, slammed him against the wall, and said, It's not a joke. Ken was choking, saying,
I'm sorry, I was just trying to make you laugh.
Ken's phone rang and Goku let him go.
What up, Karu?
I'm at the right place, but the guy you want me to kill is gone.
Ken punched and yelled,
What do you mean gone? He can't be gone. Who are you speaking to?
A Mexican guy named George answered the door. He said, I spoke with you, but as soon as he hung up, he was in a panic. He then ran out of the house.
That was a few hours ago. Get more Farrakhan men and have them search the area. Also have others searching his family houses. If we aren't going to have him, then we'll hold family members hostage.
Do you want to get the cops involved?
No, they'll just sit on the fat asses. The Falcone said that they won't disappoint me, but they are. Do your job and find that bastard. Keep him alive, because I want to see him one more time.
I just realized Carl was a Mario voice.
Arthur Cerritos can put a hit on Carmen, but Carmen Sandiego has disappeared. Please vote, please review, and add me on Facebook. My name is Dick Butt.
It's funny because it's a dick and a butt together. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. I promise they're not as stupid as this. They're also things.
Some of them are as stupid as this, though, so that's a thing.